Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I made mixed berry pie and I want to share the recipe with you. And for the dough I'm gonna use flour and butter, 4 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of salt, and around 6 tablespoons of water, and you can find ingredients in the description box as well. I'm gonna start mixing flour and sugar. Add a pinch of salt to enhance the sweet taste of this dessert. Mix it all together. And to have a flaky pie, cut your cold butter in smaller pieces. I do this now with a knife. And I will continue using a scraper. I'll just continue to cut the butter and mix it at the same time with that flour until the butter is gonna be in really small pieces, like pea size. And gradually add water, cold water, around 1 tablespoon at a time, and continue to mix with the scraper until your dough is wet enough and you can squeeze it between your palms, and you're gonna end up with just one single piece of dough. If you have a food processor that is big enough to accommodate all this flour, you can do this with that food processor, but you can do it like I did, just using a scraper. Try not to knead your dough, just squeeze it between your hands, and when it comes together in one piece, put it in the fridge to cool down again, and that butter to get solid again. And this is the secret of really flaky dough for any pie. For the filling, I have 80 grams of cornstarch, 100 grams of sugar, 230 grams of frozen fruits, 250 grams of fresh strawberries, 125 grams of blueberries, lemon zest, orange zest or mandarin, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. In a pot, mix together sugar and cornstarch. Add those frozen fruits over, and that lemon juice as well, and I'm gonna cook this on the stove until the fruits are you know, soft again and defrosted, and the sauce is gonna start to be thicker. So add that lemon juice. Will provide enough liquid to make this sauce start bubbling on the stove without burning that cornstarch. In the meantime, wash your fruits, the fresh fruits, strawberries and blueberries. Cut the green part, and also if the strawberries are too big, you can chop them up in smaller pieces. grate some of that mandarin zest, but you can use a lemon or an orange. Will increase the flavor of these berries, and the pie is gonna be really fragrant. Take the sauce off your stove. As you can see, there are a lot of juice over in that pot. Smash a bit the fruits, and this will be like the base for your filling, and let it cool down for a bit while you gonna shape that dough for the pie. I took the dough from the fridge, and I'm gonna cut it in half, and I'm gonna use half of it for the base of my pie. I'm gonna use a silicone mat and some flour to dust the dough because I don't want it to get stuck to my rolling pin. I will stretch the dough in a thin layer with the rolling pin. I need to stretch the dough a bit bigger than my pie dish because I want dough on the sides, on the walls of my pie dish as well, not just on the base. So take your time and stretch the dough. Cut around your pie dish, but leave enough dough to cover your the walls of the pie dish. Place the dough in the dish and shape it nicely. Squeeze between your fingers, as you can see here. I want the pie to look really cute, so I take my time doing this. In the meantime, I'm preheating the oven at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna bake the pie in the oven until it's gonna be golden brown. With a fork, pinch the dough at the base. This way, when you're gonna bake it in the oven, it's not gonna lift itself up. Powder the rest of the dough with some flour again. We're gonna stretch it again with the rolling pin, and from this from this piece of dough, we're gonna cover our pie, and also I'm gonna decorate it. For this part, you can use either a knife to make cuts on your dough, and when you stretch it, you're gonna have a nice lattice. Or as you can see, I use this tool. You can use the same tool for pasta as well, but as you can see, this one is pretty uniform, and the pie is gonna look super cute. When the sauce cools down a bit, I'm gonna add fresh fruits over, strawberries and berries, and I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract as well, and mix everything together. This will be the filling for our pie today. So put now the filling inside your pie. take that lattice dough that we just shaped and place it over, cut the excess dough, and from this excess dough also I'm gonna use a cookie cutter to cut flowers and leaves so I can decorate my pie in a really cute way. Because it is spring, I chose to make flowers and leaves, but you can use whatever shapes you like, depending on the season or on your liking. When you are done decorated, beat up an egg with 1 tablespoon of milk and brush this egg mixture on top of your pie. And sprinkle some brown sugar as well, and bake the pie in a preheated oven at 180 Celsius, as I said, or 350 Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, or until your pie is nice and golden on top. Let it cool down a bit before you serve it, and you can serve it either as it is or with a cup of ice cream, depending on your preference. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're gonna try this recipe, and you're gonna tell me what you think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome day and find reasons to smile. Until next time, bye bye.